Yeah, I hear ya.
No, you listen. You guys locked me out on the patio, and I politely tapped on the window.
Whoa, time out. With your gun.
Debatable.
The weekly hangover. This will probably hurt, but you'll be thirsty for more.
All right, man. Well, we're back at it again. We have Kevin back. Finally, it's been a couple weeks trying to track his freaking butt down. But episode 11. Last week I had Ben on, my old reliable one of my top notch roommates. But got Kevin back with me, dude. Say what's up, man.
What's going on, everybody? Happy to be back. Been super busy, but it should sound now. So hopefully I'll be able to be back more often.
Heck yeah, man. How was your weekend? What have you been up to so far?
This weekend was awesome. We hung out most of the day yesterday, and last night went to a Christmas party with Alyssa's coworkers, and it was a blast. It was an ugly sweater / Christmas cookie contest. So everybody had to make cookies, and then we all voted on them. And we did not win, but it was just a ton of fun. There was her coworkers are an awesome group of people, and they're mostly older with middle or high school kids. So it was cool to see people like that still know how to party and have a good time.
Was it a party with, beverages, or was it a dry party? Or...
No, yeah, it was with beverages. And that's what was so funny was, some of these people just putting them back. One guy was getting after it. He had to wake up at 3 a.m. to go to work. I was like, man, this dude is my hero. It's so funny.
Dude, that's crazy, man. I can't party like that anymore, man.
I know. That's exactly what my thought was the whole time. I was like, I am just nursing a drink the whole night so people don't say anything. I was like, there is no way I could drink like they can. And I was like, they don't even drink often. It's probably once every 6 months they'll have a big party, and they're just putting them down.
Man, I can't do that, dude. I can have maybe 2 drinks a night, and then I'm good.
Yeah, the funniest would be the parents would be making some stupid sex joke, and then their kids were right around the corner, and some of the kids were too young, it went right over their heads, and then some of the kids were like, "Oh, Dad, come on!" It was so funny.
Speaking of dad, dude, so I know you've told Facebook and friends and family. Let's tell our listeners, man, boy or girl. Let's hear it.
We're having a baby girl, 2018. Man. Baby Filiberto coming at you.
Dude, I know. So I saw the video that Alex posted, or that you and Alyssa and everyone posted, about when you shot your arrow, which was pretty cool. And, I was kind of hoping that you're going to miss, but,
Yeah, you are not the only person that was hoping I was going to miss. I think Alex said he was hoping he would, get to film me take more than one shot and make a blooper reel. So I was really happy I hit the first shot. That would have been super embarrassing.
Dude, that would have been crazy. So who filled up the balloon? Was it you guys, or was it a company?
Just me and Alyssa, mostly all Alyssa.
Okay, yeah, I've heard that other companies can do that stuff for you, if you want to keep it anonymous, you know what I mean?
Yeah, I know, for sometimes people don't want to know themselves until the reveal.
Yeah.
But me and Alyssa found out right away. So we weren't we would have had a friend fill up the balloon for us if we were going to find out that way. But we just did it essentially for the Facebook. Everybody at the reveal knew what it was already. We just did it just to do a big fun thing, I guess.
Yeah, it's pretty cool. So I know you guys have discussed some names with us. I'm stuck on, are you guys still going with, you said Brooklyn was one of them.
Yep. Brooklyn, Emerald, and Juliana are our new top 3. And we are struggling trying to find out which one we like the most and what we want to do.
Well, I'll tell you my top 3. All right. Let's go with Brooklyn, Danielle, Daniel. No, I'd say Brooklyn 1, Juliana 2. They're all incredible names. I think they're all pretty equal. They're all solid girls' names. So, either one's going to be great. But my 1, Brooklyn, straight from Crooklyn, better known as Brooklyn. So.
Yeah, we like them. The toughest thing is coming up with a middle name that goes with them. And then the other thing, since my last name is so long and all those names are like, not that they're out there, but they're like just different names. It's like this poor kid's going to have a nightmare when like she's trying to learn how to spell her own name, and like all her friends aren't going to be able to know how to spell her name and they're going to mess it up her whole life. So I kind of feel bad. It's like maybe we should just go with like Kate,
Some original little she can spell. That's cool, man. So you guys had that party this weekend. Did you guys go to church yesterday, or what'd you guys do?
No, we didn't. We didn't go to church yesterday. We'll watch it online probably tomorrow. We after that we stayed out later than we ever stay out for the party. It was just so much fun. We did not want to leave, and so we stayed out way later than usual. So we slept in this morning. So we'll have to pull it up later. But it was just too much fun to leave. I was like, this has been a blast.
That's cool, man, dude. This weekend was such a good time for me and Brittany. Friday night we did something fun. Friday. I know there's something.
Yeah, sounds like it.
No. Oh no, we went out to dinner on Friday night, just a little date night, which was cool. And then Saturday we went to Busch Gardens for like the Christmas town or whatever.
That's awesome.
Yeah,
nice. That must have been cool.
It was such a good time. Like the lights were incredible. There was only like 2 rides that were, you could ride, which kind of sucked. But it's whatever. It was definitely a lot of fun. Like we got some good food. Like they had chili in a bowl, like in a bread bowl, and just rode some rides and checked out some local shows. It was pretty cool, man. It was a good time.
Yeah, that's awesome. Those theme parks are a ton of fun when they do all their different themes, like the winter and the Halloween and all that stuff. That's cool. I know I don't think I've ever gone to Busch Gardens for their winter one, but that sounds sweet.
Have you been to Busch Gardens in general, though?
I have been to Busch Gardens in general. Actually, no, I have not. I've been to King's Dominion, not Busch Gardens.
It's all the same.
Nope, never mind. I take that back. I have been to Busch Gardens is in Williamsburg, right?
That's correct.
No.
Yeah, we...
All right, yes. Then I have been to Busch Gardens. I was actually, when I was like a little kid, not a little kid, I think I was in middle school, and I went with Dave Botcher, and he came down with me and my family. We went there.
Why'd you guys come down here just to go to the theme park?
I have no idea. I don't remember what the whole trip was. I don't know. I really can't remember. Maybe it was just for Busch Gardens. I'm not sure. Or maybe Kirsten was in college, so we came down to see her.
When did she start going to Liberty?
Well, a year after it was either her sophomore year or midway through her freshman year of college. She graduated high school in 2005, so it was probably in either 2006 or 2007.
Yeah, I graduated high school in 2005, so I should have my life together.
No, man, this podcast's taking you to the top. This is it.
It is, despite you trying to avoid getting on it again.
No, that is not the case. I've been so busy, man. My graduate work, and then now that wrestling season kicked in, I do my homework as much as I can at school, and then I practice, and then after practice, get home, and I have to do more homework. So it's just been busy. But officially on Christmas break, happy. Officially don't hate my job because I don't have to go for 2 weeks. So we are in a good place right now.
So now that you're on break, how much wrestling do you have to do? Like, are you completely away for that for 2 weeks or what?
No, so we already had a tournament yesterday. I'm going to do at least 2 days of practice this coming week, try to get as many kids as I can. We'll have either 1 or 2 more tournaments over break before we come back to school. One will be on day before New Year's Eve, and actually that'll be the only one I have, the only other one I have. So I'll be doing a little bit of wrestling, but.
What's your guys' overall record so far?
We are 1-1. We got 1 win, 1 loss, and 1 tie, which is pretty funny because everyone, I see all the other coaches around town, and they'll be like, "Oh, how you guys doing this year?" "Oh, we're real young. Most of my kids are new to the sport. I don't have a whole lot of kids that wrestled before this year, so we're doing a lot of basic stuff." So our first match, I was like fully expectant to get totally demolished. I was like, we're going to get crushed. This is going to be a nightmare. It's going to be embarrassing. And then we went out and the kids wrestled so good. We absolutely smoked the other team. It was amazing. I think we only lost like 1 or 2 matches that we wrestled that night. It was really good. So I was pumped after that. And then the next 2 matches we had exactly a week later, and we lost. So it was a try meet, the next one. So we only had, I think, 2 wins out of all the weight classes. They just beat us so decisively. It was really embarrassing. And then the next team we wrestled that same night, they were super off. Like, they had a really bad night, and we still only tied them. So it was a really rough night of wrestling. We had a couple guys that we were missing. You know, our school did like a concert that night, and our band teacher told them it was mandatory that they had to go, and they couldn't come to their wrestling meet, which was so annoying. I was so mad. So we were missing a bunch of kids, and then it was just bad on top of that. And a couple kids play football, and they were down in Florida for the week doing a big football competition down there. So I was missing some of those kids too. So overall, it was just super embarrassing, super bad wrestling, and I was super ticked off.
What would you say the differences between last year and this year?
Last year, I had a bunch of returning kids and a really big program. And this year, I lost a lot of those kids. So they were like 8th graders last year. So now they're in high school. I don't have them anymore. And so this year I had to go out and try to find a bunch of kids that have never wrestled before to try to fill out the team. So just like a good year where I had a bunch of people that had already been wrestling, so they were all experienced, and we had a lot more numbers in general. This year I don't have a lot of numbers, and I don't have a lot of experience. I only have 3 kids that have wrestled before that are wrestling with me. Last year I probably had like 7 or 8, and they were all like good kids. So that's been the biggest difficulty this year.
So this is your 2nd year wrestling, right?
No, this is my 5th year coaching wrestling.
Is it really?
Good friend, Dan.
No, it's not.
Yeah, coached every year I've been teaching. Yes, it is.
Oh man, I need to get back in the friend zone, man.
No, I can't believe you thought it was only my 2nd.
Man, well, how many years did you do football for? 2?
Yeah, last year was my first year not doing it. And then this year I didn't do it at all.
Man, where the heck you've been teaching for 5 years now, man?
Yeah, I know, man. We're getting old.
Dude, I'm 30 now, dude. I feel so old. Like, when I wake up in the morning, man, it hurts. Like, my back, my neck. No kidding.
I know we're getting old because now that we have a kid on the way, I was planning, in my mind thinking, oh, when am I going to want to have another kid and everything else? And I'm like, we always wanted multiple, like more than just one. But now I'm like, well, let's see, if we wait 2 years and have another one, I'll be 29. And then if we wait another 2 years, I'll be 31. And I was like, whoa, man, that's old to like still just have 3 young little kids. So I was like, I didn't tell this, but I was like, we got to get cracking on this. If I want 3 kids, we got to get them rolling.
That's awesome, man, dude. So when's the date? March what?
27th. March 27th.
See, I knew it was in March, dude. I texted Liz, like, I don't know. Why is it echoing right now? Hold on. Yeah. I texted Liz like a week or 2 ago just to ask how she's feeling and stuff. And she says she's doing good. Yeah.
Right now we're on the upswing of the pregnancy where, first trimester feels like it's like rough, new, and there's morning sickness. Second trimester, it's like pretty easy.
Yeah. So it's the upswing with the pregnancy. So that's going good right now.
Yeah, so she had been sick for the first trimester, and then she's in that stage where she's feeling like really good now. But her second trimester ends in like a couple weeks or something, and everyone says the third trimester is like really tough. She's just so big, she can't move. Her legs are sore, her back's sore. So I can see that starting to set in. Like, she was complaining about her legs and her back today, just because we were like moving like up on our feet all night last night. So I can tell it's going to be coming every now and then. She'll get mad at me for saying this on the podcast, but she's not going to listen. So whatever. But every now and then I'll hear her like breathe real heavy when she just goes to tie her shoes or something, because she's just not used to having that much weight. So that's been a lot of fun to listen to.
Oh, that's just like me. Man, that's awesome, dude. I'm so pumped, dude. I was saying, I think she looks amazing with that baby. I'm pumped for you guys.
Yeah. She's been working out. She's been staying active, trying to like stay as healthy as possible. So it's been going good.
That's awesome, man. Do you guys have any plans for the holidays?
Yeah, well, she's working on Christmas Eve and she's on call Christmas Day. So we're going to go down at some point to see her. I think we're actually just meeting in Charlottesville to see her family. We might go down to Richmond at a certain point. I don't even know. Her schedule is just so whacked. And I'm like, when we were making the plans, I was just so busy. I was like not even around. I was either doing homework or coaching or whatever. So I don't know what the plans were exactly, but right now I'm just super happy to not be at work. I'm like, we can do whatever you want, baby.
That's cool, man. Do you guys normally have any traditions, like you and Alyssa, like, besides sex, but
Yeah. Just once a year on Christmas Eve. That's it. And no, we did Christmas like by ourselves, like Christmas morning last year, and that was a lot of fun. It was nice to be like just the two of us. So we'll probably do that again, and hopefully that'll be good. But money was a little tight this year, so Christmas presents are far and few between. But we're really just excited to get stuff for the baby every chance we get.
Yeah,
so hopefully
man.
that'll be enough.
Yeah, for sure.
What are you and Brittany do? Are you going to go see your family or anything?
Well, no, because I have to work, so it kind of sucks. No, I have to work, so I'll be staying here. And my brother and my mother, they're going to be in Glen Allen, in the outskirts of Richmond, so I'll get to see a little bit of family and hang out. Jordan and Kidder, they offered for me to go to Pennsylvania with them, but no, I'm going to stay local and then go to work, the day after or whatever.
That's a bummer. You got to work right after.
I know, man. It does suck. And I get Christmas Day off, which is awesome because you remember in the past how I'd always be working. Like,
No, yeah.
man, that was one year. It was
That'll be a nice change.
it was so depressing. You asked if I wanted to go to like New York or somewhere with you, but I was like, I had to work, and I ended up watching Fury in the theater. Do you remember that?
Yeah, I do remember that.
Man, that was so depressing.
Dinner with my family, You're like, dude, this movie's awesome. Like, Merry Christmas, Dad.
Oh man, it was pretty depressing. So like, if anyone doesn't know, I had to work I've been working since I was 17, so it's like, it's not new to me, but I've always had to work on the holidays and never got any days off. But it's good now. I get paid holidays and I get the actual holiday off, so that'll be nice.
Yeah, big boy job.
So I know, right? But Brittany and I, we already exchanged gifts. Actually, we exchanged like a week ago.
Oh, wow. What'd you guys get each other?
So I talked to her mother to get her what she wanted, but I got her a Polaroid camera, which was pretty cool.
Nice. That's kind of cool.
Yeah, she's into photography. Like, she takes photos on the side and just like does stuff for fun. And her mom was like, "Oh yeah, she wants one." So got her what she wanted. And then she got me a vest and a shirt from Joseph A. Banks that I wanted.
Nice.
Yeah,
Classic.
so like, I know, right? So when I was going to get fitted for the wedding, for Corey's wedding, I saw this vest and the shirt, and I was like, "Oh man, that looks cool." Looked at the price tag. I was like, "Yeah, no, no thanks," and just walked away. But actually, her mother got me the shirt, and she got me the vest. But it's pretty freaking cool.
That's awesome, man. That's a good setup. I got Liz we didn't exchange yet, but again, she ain't gonna listen. So I got Liz a Michael Kors bag from wherever, that she pointed out to me. So I picked that up right away, and then I was like, "That's it," So hopefully she like it. And then I think she told me, she was like, because I didn't really have a list this year, or I wasn't ever able to tell her, "Oh, I want like this specific product." So I'm pretty sure she said she just went to Dick's and just like picked up random things and is just like assuming like, "Oh yeah, he'll want this," So I'm excited to open them all up and like see what I ended up with. It'll probably be like a training bra and socks,
It's probably gonna be like a youth glove, like a mitt. It's gonna be like awesome. That'll be cool. Have you done all your Christmas shopping like for your family and stuff like that?
Yeah, and by me, Alyssa did every step of it. I didn't have to spend 1 minute shopping. She got everything. She was awesome and wrapped. I didn't do anything for her this year. I was so lucky.
Sound productive in the marriage.
I was gonna keep blaming it on I was just really busy with my masters. I didn't have time.
She's like, "Kevin, I'm working. I got a full-time job, a full-time baby."
Whoops.
But are you guys gonna see your family at all? Go down to New York or anything?
Nope. We're not making it to New York. Her work schedule, she just got stuck working over the holiday, so we don't have a big enough gap where it's like worth it to go all the way up there. New York, but she is going to have a baby shower in like the second week in January.
Nice. That'll be cool.
It'll be a lot of fun.
All right, man. Let's let's wrap this up. What do you got to say to the crowd, man? You've been gone for about 2 weeks and counting. So what do you got to say?
I'm glad. The only reason I got out of the podcast game was to be reluctantly drawn back in. So I'm happy to be back, making my run again. And yeah, just go ahead, leave a comment, leave a rating. Give us things you want us to bullcrap about, people. Let us know what you like, what you don't like. And yeah, thanks for tuning in.
All right, man. This has been another episode of the Weekly Hangover. We'll talk to y'all soon. All right, peace.